ShinRobjira.
Today we're going to be talking about the Medicom UDF Ultra Detailed Figure Kaiju Shirimarudashi from Crayon Shin-Chan. Or as I simply like to call him, Godzilla with butt cheeks. Now Kaiju Shirimarudashi over here comes in this very nice resealable box over here. It's got the little plastic lips on it. You can slide the backing card out, and it's very collector friendly. You can either keep the guy boxed, or you can keep him out of the box, hang up the box, throw away the box, whatever you want to do. You have options here. This is something that I wish American-made figures would just adapt already. Oh, that being said, this guy is much smaller than his Bandai Premium counterpart that was released in 2019, but that really doesn't detract away from the fact that we finally have yet another Godzilla with butt cheeks figure to line the walls of collections in a much more readily available state. The entire wave of these figures is unfortunately sold out on HobbyLink Japan, but I imagine you'll be able to find them on Amazon Japan for a rather cheap price. And these things are cheap. Now, if you're wondering why not Godzilla over here has a festive pair of kaiju cheeks like so, in short, Shin-Chan lost his tail, and like the resourceful young lad that he is, he gave him the butt cheeks of another figure, so Kaiju Shirimarudashi could be made whole again. Yes, that is the official lore. We are sticking to it, and we are moving on. He is definitely smaller than the Bandai Premium version, but that doesn't mean that he ain't packing some heat. Yeah, when the original Bandai Premium version of this figure came out, I hadn't yet coined the magical term monkey cheeks. That came much later. So we will absolutely be baptizing this lad in some lizard cheek slaps, but before we do all of that, let's take a good old close look at this guy and see what makes him tick. Look at this backing card though. It's nice and not flimsy. We've got a lot of color, a lot of detail here. I imagine this says Crayon Shin-Chan. Might say Kaiju Shirimarudashi. I don't think so, though. That might say Kaiju Shirimarudashi. This might say Crayon Shin. I don't know. But yeah, Medicom Ultra Detailed Figure, number 636. Turn it around and you can see the rest of the figures in the line over here. Two Crayon Shin-Chans, his dad, brother, or friend, another creature, and Kaiju Shirimarudashi, where they've taken the time to show you that he comes with butt cheeks. A very important distinction. Go figure, for ages 15 and up. Medicom Toy Official. And that is pretty much that for the box. Kaiju Shirimarudashi, or Godzilla with butt cheeks this time around, is sporting a darker paint job, more of a forest green, while the original was a bit of a brighter green. We are actually going to see some paint for the teeth, separating the upper and lower jaws with a black line running through them. And speaking of lines, as you can see, this guy will be covered in lines, something that the Bandai Premium version did not feature. We are going to see some moobish looking pectorals over here, quite the little belly, some adorable little pudgy fingers and toes, as well as some equally pudgy thighs and shins. From the back, we will see some dorsal fins over here, which really don't feature that much detail. Got a little bit of a paint spooge over here. They look very nice, as do these striking yellow eyes that separate the darker color of this figure apart. And for the most part, these two figures are exactly the same, except, and unfortunately, this guy features absolutely no articulation at all and no removable buttocks, which is sculpted rather hilariously, making Godzilla look quadruple cheeked up on a Saturday night, and is featuring a peach skin tone. These cheeked up not Gojis do look rather nice together though. Very big brother, little brother-esque, although I will say the smaller one definitely has more cheek.
Hello in there. I'm talking into a Godzilla figure's butthole. Literally.
I'm actually kind of bummed out that the butt cheeks aren't removable. That's kind of like... Did I just break it? Did I... Oh no, it's supposed to be removable! Oh, yes, this is great! Ah, I feel so much better knowing that the butt cheeks are removable now. Wow, those things stay on really, really well. It's not like fully like a plug like the other one is. A butt plug. And it's interesting that the back end is all pink while this is a peach tone. Alright, so my mistake. The butt cheeks are removable. And you can put them right back on. And they really don't fall off very easily either. They don't fall off at all. You kind of have to really get in there to remove the cheeks. Good on you, Medicom. I love it. I will say that between the two figures, I do absolutely love the fact that they bothered to paint the black line in between the teeth, separating the upper jaw from the lower jaw, something the Bandai Premium version did not do. I do very much so love and enjoy the very minimalistic detail on the newer one. They're just lines. But I will say that the Bandai Premium version is definitely better because there's a lot of ghost detail that you can see and feel on this figure in a different light, under the right amount of light. Though thankfully, the Medicom version has a normal sized leg this time, while the Bandai Premium version didn't. This leg is a little bit shorter, which makes him kind of wobbly, and I do absolutely appreciate the sharper dorsal fins over here on Mini Shirimarudashi than on Giant Shirimarudashi.
2 hours later.
Now wait just a second here. Medicom Caked Up Goji has 4 spikes on his dorsal fins, while the Bandai Premium has 5 spikes on his dorsal fins. I'm surprised that took me so... Actually, no, I really am not surprised it took me so long to notice that. But that's interesting because I really don't see any other major differences between the two. They both have 3 toes. They both have 4 fingers. The only other difference would just be the detail for the skin between the two of them. I really don't see anything else. Huh. Interesting. Well, that appears to be it. I guess we can wrap the video up now. I just dropped some ass. Short, sweet, and to the point, Mini Shirimarudashi is going to be getting a solid star in terms of paint and detail from me. That's essentially going to be a 2 out of 2 because yet again, this guy has absolutely no articulation whatsoever. And before I forget, just look at those lizard cheeks. I'm a very sad and lonely person. I slap monkey and lizard cheeks for a living on YouTube. Anyway, I have been ShinRobjira. I do so hope you enjoyed this review. Patrons, thank you for being patrons. You should all check out my social media and my merch pages, all linked in the description below. And I will see you all next week. I think we can actually start the Jurassic Park mini marathon next week, so I'm excited for that. Hope you lot are. We'll be posting some Godzilla stuff in the middle of next week. See you all in there. Peace.